back for more. They kick the wall, represent everyone's you and not verse. We're gonna do a video on the moon in Libra, right? And the sun in Pisces. So the moon in Libra is cardinal air, initiating and creating new ways of communicating and relating and thinking. It's also what you feel comfortable with. So the moon is always playing out what the sun is doing. So the moon in Libra is in conjunction to the sun in Pisces. So it's a misunderstanding, relating. I got a whole little breakdown. You know what I'm saying? It's misunderstanding, right? So it's a 150-degree angle, and the whole theme is relating an illusion, because it's a misunderstanding. So you're misunderstanding your actions. So you're relating what you feel comfortable with, and then your actions are taken in an illusion or a dream or a nightmare-like way, right? So like I say, it's a 150-degree angle, which is in conjunction. So, like I was explaining before, the Virgo is a direct opposition, right? And so you look at the Pisces here and the Virgo here. If you look at the sun in Pisces and the moon in Leo, which we did before, which would be on this side, you see what I'm saying? And then you have the moon and, well, actually, yeah, if you look, it depends on which way you're looking at the monad. So if you're looking at Pisces being up here and then Aries being right here, then Pisces would be here and Leo would be here. You know what I'm saying? That'd be that in conjunction. Then when we hit Virgo, it would be Pisces here and then, pardon me, first thing I meant to say, Pisces here and Leo here, right? That'd be that in conjunction to make that angle. And then the opposition, 180-degree angle, and we have the full moon. That's moon in Virgo, and then sun in Pisces. And then now we're experiencing moon in Libra, sun in Pisces. So an in conjunction as well, the 150-degree angle. So misunderstanding, relating one's feelings of a dream enacted. So you're relating an illusion. So we're going to get into a little bit of music, you know what I'm saying? Due to me being into the music, first of all, but second of all, you know what I'm saying, getting y'all mind right, you dig what I'm saying? So holla back at me, you dig what I'm saying? This song is called Third Person. I'm gonna do 2 joints for y'all. Conscious in pursuit of president, speaking dollars as my precedence, elevated, overthrow the president, flowing better than it's ever been. A young Anglo-American, golly, how we swiftly mix the recipe into custody relief. High vibe, red zone, and found myself. Hey, you with the vision. Hey, you with the vision. Chronic oop, dirty smoking out my lungs. Pack a punch. That's how we make my eyes bleed. Broken vision, face like my elements. I'm out of smear, paper, tell the screen, make my chakras balance. Truly want a lady, but I'm blessed. Truly want to thank ya. Truly want to thank ya to my creator. Lamacati, love renaissance to the fullest. It's all love from up above. Switching lanes, gripping on the wheel again to the 5th dimension. In the sense, Indian style do. Criminal Buds united too. But don't pass, trunk the blunt, fool. Something this is killing concerts. Inspire me to drop the bomb first. On these bitch made to lead us indigo, the truly golden leaders. But it's gangland, so grab a heater. We all King Kunta to these martial law pursuers. Another dead by police or interracial beef. Ground in the melting pot, divide and conquer. How they plan to feast. Once again, that's called Third Person. Produced by 808 Trail, you dig what I'm saying? My bad for chopping and slopping the name. We got so far to go through this winding path of life. Follow a light, I'll shine the dark, but they all exist for the same reason. Soaking up knowledge, learning lesson in the sun. Raised amongst infinite ones, divinity sprung From an idea, religion, division, well that's all an idea. Mind's eye opaque in this dirty Shark Tank. Beats on like a drum in the movie Drumline. If you an opponent defeat with the intellectual promise from this, I'm rhyming in the rough, immaculate past the raps, mic in the blunt, stroke a slug up a butt, throw away the magnums. Classical MC apocalypse for the trash disaster, the 47 Matador. Chakras, a line, flower of life, put fire into ashes. No substance rappers can get your death to rebirth. Kanye West in the beginning, now we looking prime time. I'm in my life, Pablo Dion. Rising to the end zone. Pass the pot if you smoke. Dope indica, the young indigo. See me in real life. Have you thinking what is life? Voila. Hustle over steel mics, feel the vibe. Hit the beat right. Holly in his prime. Tyson fighting for his pride. Tattoo on the face, put you fakes and utter dismay. Getting to the cake before the money, yeah. I'm clever to speak, rather unique, oh. And my karma is clean, clear eye vision, clear and transparent. No millions in the fam yet. I'ma make billions, trillions. I cop fire, cops fire in the streets, raised in the belly of the beast. Nothing but the best. Super the next Super Saiyan 3x3. That's 9 lives, beat the Kenny 9 times. Out of 10, I'll be 10. 6 hit this young lord and God flow to believers. Raw from the power in me. Yeah, maybe Eskimo, psycho, killer consciousness. Might just bust a nut on her breast, yeah. Suck away the stress. In the meantime, I wrote a doobie, you know, that's for the meantime. Drop the box so I ate it out. Make sure the cookie right first and then ignite her and make her bite a lip. Iller than the future says she fiend for the sex. I like that pussy shave. Little rectangular patch. Mommy nice in that sundress. But she the moon, I'm the sun. Put your mental in the beat. In a closed casket, now you rest in peace. No disrespect that you see. You hold a candlelight vigil. No disrespect you see. You can't touch my cheeks. Especially if you get a prenup, baby. No, you can't touch my cheeks. Might hand you 100 G's. Psych, no. Holy conscience, let me teach sinners. In the past, I'm the same as another pastor. Shine my brother to another. We all get into the cheese of jealousy. Inspiration to the ones close to me. Devotion to each other. This human race is something we could change into a prospering civilization. Take a breath. We can do it. It just takes time. So I'm here, you know, for the meantime. Gotta get level right now, cause my time's now. Land of the lost, where the lost will be found. So yeah, you dig? That's the musical performance. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my little joint that I got on the Origin side. We got 2 little joints. That's the third person. Is the first one, and that one is called King Selassie. You dig what I'm saying? By by Metaphor 77, and then produced by the Captain MF Doom. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, alright. So getting back to the video on Moon in Libra, Sun in Pisces. Got my little intro in, you dig what I'm saying? Y'all done rocked out, got your mind right, you dig? So, the question you can ask yourself is, first of all, how does one relate their emotions about the dream, even if you feel misunderstood? Are you still able to become relatable, no matter what the circumstance is, no matter what the misunderstanding is about? You dig what I'm saying? No matter what's going on in your emotional realm about the dream, you dig what I'm saying, that you're going with? That's the question you can ask yourself. How does one relate their emotions about the dream, even if one feels misunderstood? So, for the first house, to the 12th house, the little breakdown, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you just a little intro, and then we're going to go in depth to the first of the 12th house. Give me a little drink first, you dig? If y'all watched the last video, y'all know what I'm talking about. They ain't hollered at me yet. They gonna holler at me though. Mr. Beast, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming for your numbers. What's your name? Pew Pew, something like that. I'm coming for you. You dig what I'm saying? We surpassing all of y'all. They gonna be sad they ain't holler at me. They're gonna be a new drink, and they, you know what I'm saying, and I'm gonna be drinking it. You dig what I'm saying? They're gonna be supporting. So you know what to do. And that ain't no commercial break for y'all. Don't get it messed up. All right. So the first house, misunderstanding relating one's personal emotion of a routine action. So second house, misunderstanding relating values in a dream relationship thought. So like the which relationship that you think that you should be in, you dig what I'm saying? That's gonna be what you're gonna be misunderstanding. Relating those values to that relationship. Third house, misunderstanding relating in an environment due to a behind the scenes dream. Fourth house, misunderstanding relating in the home due to a dream one is associated with. Fifth house, misunderstanding relating one's expression due to a dream or illusion. Sixth house, misunderstanding relating a routine due to a personal dream. Seventh house, misunderstanding relating a communication style and relations due to a value of a dream. Eighth house, misunderstood relations transformed due to one's environment. Ninth house, misunderstanding relating one's morality due to a private dream in the heart. Like in the heart, like, it's real close to your heart realm, is what I mean to say. 10th house, misunderstood relation status wise due to expressing a dream. 11th house, misunderstood relating in public arenas due to the routine and pattern to achieve a dream. 12th house, misunderstanding relating a dream due to having a dream of a relationship. So, all right, for the first house, misunderstanding relating one's personal emotion of a routine action. So your routine and pattern, your actions that you're taking part in, due to having a dream that you want to achieve, you have to take part in this routine. But you have this personal emotion about what you actually feel about how you are to relate that and your way of communicating that. So you have to get over the understanding, you have to get over the misunderstanding people may have about your dream and the routine that you're taking, and how it it creates in conjunction with your personal life, and how you personally want to relate. So the second, and to get to, okay, so the higher octave, you're able to relate that. You're able to relate that I take this routine and pattern because it's a dream. That's the higher octave. And that's you're able to personally relate that. You that like, okay, I know I feel comfortable doing this personally, but to achieve this dream, it may be a misunderstanding to you, but I don't misunderstand this. You get what I'm saying? So like, you're able to actually relate with another individual and feel comfortable relating about this dream that may be misunderstood, and the reason why you take that routine and pattern to achieve that dream. So then the lower octave would be feeling uncomfortable relating one's personal emotion of that routine and pattern. You do what I'm saying? So like it may be like, okay, I'm doing this for because I feel comfortable with it, but it's a misunderstanding. Like so between the routine and pattern that you're taking. So you may be taking the wrong routine and pattern, so to speak. So maybe you're misunderstanding what someone else is trying to relate to you personally. So it could be on either side of it. So if you're on the higher octave, you're able to be receptive and relate with your personal, what you got going on personally to your actual routine and pattern. And on the lower octave, feel uncomfortable relating what you have going on personally in your personal realm emotionally, in your routine, and how someone's how you're taking action in your routine and pattern. So like your current routine and pattern that you're taking action in. So like say you get up at a certain time and it's actually too late to participate in this certain thing. You dig what I'm saying? Like so you want to get the breakfast special, for example, maybe. You personally feel comfortable with that, but you actually have to go live at this certain time because that's when all your viewers are on. So you can't actually go to breakfast and things like that because you're actually making a sacrifice, and people may misunderstand why you're doing something that you don't feel personally comfortable with, but you have to actually be able to relate to them that, look, this is the routine and pattern I have to take part in to actually achieve my dream. You see what I'm saying? So that's how you get to the higher octave, is relating that to them. Letting them know that I have to take this part of this routine to actually get to the higher octave, and for you guys will understand eventually. Second house, misunderstanding, relating values in a dream, relationship, thought. So you misunderstand how to relate your values in an actual relationship. So you need to be less than an illusion about what the actual relationship is, feels like, this, that, and the third. You need to go into more of the logic and logicality and how the actual inner working of the relationship is. So like maybe ask your partner, or the dreams that you relate with. You see what I'm saying? The dreams that you relate with relationship wise. You see what I'm saying? This is just like seventh house in general. So it's relationships. So your dream relations. So maybe it could be being at the top of the business. You want to have those relations. You want to be a part of the CEO council. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you want to take it to a spiritual way. You want to be in the spiritual heavenly council. That's what you want to relate with. So you got to have the right values. So it's going to be a misunderstanding whenever you're relating those values. So to get on the higher octave of this, you have to have the correct actual value of a person, place, or thing. You have to value everything around you to kind of be on the heavenly council. You do what I'm saying? Even a demon could teach you something sometimes. You do what I'm saying? So like, you can have those kind of values. So you have to get over that misunderstanding that people may have in the way that you relate to the way that you value things. So like, okay, well, why do you like? It'd be like an individual like that. Like, okay, they may think that you're on the lower octave because you're relating to this demon, this, that, and the third, because you have this dream-like relationship. Like you're like, oh, okay, like this, I could get this demon to the higher octave, this, that, and the third, because it's actually getting me to the higher octave, seeing how I could value oneself, because I'm not like that, and I could see what the pitfalls of taking part in this value, and also this way of relating in action. You dig what I'm saying? I could be in an opposition state, and they can misunderstand. You dig what I'm saying? Because I'm right beside the opposition. It's like real deep stuff you could really get into. But the point I'm trying to make is you want to have the right values about things. You know what I'm saying? Actually have a true value of things and be able to relate why you value a certain thing. Maybe, for example, and this is kind of that time whenever we have that Jupiterian energy in Pisces. So to get to the higher octave, you want to value everything around you, so to speak, but valued in the right way, kind of thing. That's where you may misunderstand. So kind of have that discernment. That's how you get to the higher octave. Have the right discernment about valuing the right aspect and relating those values, and this, that, and the third. My kitty cat. He wanted to get in the video. You know what I'm saying? But I'm busy. Got business calls. All right. So third house. Misunderstanding, relating in an environment due to behind-the-scenes dream. So what you have going on behind the scenes and the dream that you actually have and the things that you're transforming and sacrificing to actually achieve this dream, what's going on behind the scenes, you actually feel that it's misunderstood in your environment. So like the dream that you're taking part in action in, so with that, it's bringing this misunderstanding energy in your environment. Like people are like, well, why do you feel comfortable relating this with this environment if you're trying to transform these things behind the scenes? Shouldn't this be an environment that you've transformed as well? So it's like, you got to be able to relate that I'm in this environment to actually help transform other parts of my life before I transform this certain aspect. And that'd be in the higher octave, actually being able to relate that it's a process. On the lower octave, you actually aren't relating in your environment. This is like you have people kind of in this little illusionary state of what you got going on behind the scenes. You're not actually being relatable in your environment. So just be a bit more relatable, and kind of you don't have to give everybody everything that you got going on, and don't relate everything that you feel comfortable with in your environment and the reasons why. Just be a bit more cordial. So this would be a way to get to the higher octave, is actually just be relatable in your environment. You dig what I'm saying? In the lower octave, you feel uncomfortable being relatable in your environment, pretty much, due to what you have going on behind the scenes. So that's where that misunderstanding occurs. So the fourth house, misunderstanding relating in the home due to a dream one is associated with. So the group's dream that you're associated with is creating a misunderstanding in the home. So you're not able to actually relate to your people that are private and close to your heart, private to you, pardon me, and close to your heart, and people that are in your home about what you got going on in your group and what your group's trying to achieve. So, just be more relatable with your home and tell them, a bit more of the ins and outs. Just get to the higher octave. Lower octave, you feel uncomfortable relating your home, what you got going on in the association realm. Unless I got this mixed up somehow. So you think about the third house, that's Libra, the third house, and that'd be for the Leo. And then the Pisces would be in the 8th house. Yeah, that's right. And then for the 4th house, the misunderstanding. Yeah, okay, so it's about the misunderstanding. I don't know why. I think I'm flunked out for some reason. Because it should just go like right in line with this. Then the first is going to relate with the 6th house. That'd be that misunderstanding there. The second is going to be the 7th house. The third is going to be the 8th house. The fourth is going to, it should be, I think, the 9th house. Yeah, so it's not the association, it's the morality one is associated with. Then the 5th house would then be an expression relating a misunderstanding relating one's expression due to the due to the status. So I mixed it up by two little houses whenever I got to a certain point. So I gotta refangle this, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I kind of got it a little bit flunked out. You know what I'm saying? So for the 4th house that I just explained, misunderstanding relating in the home due to a dream, one is has a morality of. You know what I'm saying? So due to one's morality. A dream like morality. So you have a dream of being like this perfect individual. You dig what I'm saying? And the people in the home know that you're not that. So you have that misunderstanding there. Yeah, my bad. I flunked it out. So then the 5th house would be misunderstanding relating one's expression due to a dream of a status. And the 6th house would be misunderstanding relating yeah, I don't need to write it down. I got it. I'm all flunked out of my mind. I'm like, dag, like I don't know how I didn't see this before. 6th house would be misunderstanding relating a routine and pattern due to the 11th. I think it'd be the 11th house because it'd be the 12th, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Yeah, and then the 6th. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, 6th house would be misunderstanding relating a routine and pattern due to a association. And then the 7th house would be misunderstanding relating a communication style in relations due to let me reflangle this. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about it, but I'm flunking it out. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, let me just reflangle it, y'all. I'll write it down in real time. So then I did the 6th house. That was misunderstanding relating a routine and pattern due to the association. And then the fifth house was the status. The sixth house was the association. Seventh house was the okay, yeah, I have it right here. That's the dream. And the eighth house is the so if you have Libra in the eighth, okay, then you'd have a 12th house in Aquarius. And then if you had the fifth, then you have the fifth house in Gemini, right? Okay. So then the eighth to the fourth, the eighth to the 12th, that's a trine, so that's four spaces. The first, the second. Dream. Okay, yeah, no, I still have this. I have the seventh house still flunked out because it's relating. That's the seventh house, and the in conjunction would be to the 12th house. Yeah, okay. A value of a dream. No, no, no. Okay, due to a dream in general. Yeah. Okay. So misunderstanding relating a communication style and relation is due to a dream. So that's the 12th house. So I'm gonna reiterate all of this. So then the first is the sixth. The first house misunderstanding is the sixth house. The second house misunderstanding is the seventh. The third house misunderstanding is the eighth. And then the fourth house misunderstanding is the ninth. The fifth house misunderstanding is the 10th. The sixth house misunderstanding is the 11th. The seventh house misunderstanding is the 12th. And then the eighth house misunderstanding is the first. I don't wrote it wrong. Then the ninth house misunderstanding is the second. Then the 10th house misunderstanding is the third. Yeah, I just had it on the wrong side of the in conjunction. I had it misunderstood. And the 11th house misunderstanding is the fourth. And the 12th house misunderstanding is the fifth. Okay, so now it makes sense. All right, so I was on the sixth house. And in totality, I was breaking it down. But now, the actual breakdowns was the ninth house. So, just to go, I did those two houses because while I was flunked out, the fifth and the sixth. So I'll just reiterate them. Misunderstanding relating one's expression due to a status of a dream. I'm going to rewrite it even on my pad. Misunderstanding relating a routine due to a dream-like association. That's the sixth house. The last one I broke down was the fifth house. And then for the seventh house, misunderstanding relating a communication style and relations due to a dream, because it's the 12th house. So then the eighth house, misunderstanding relations transformed due to one's personal dream. Thank you for bearing with me, y'all. Whoever stuck with me with the little flunked out like 2 or 3 minutes there. In the ninth house, misunderstanding relating one's morality due to a value misunderstanding relating one's morality due to a value of a dream. So in the 10th house, misunderstood relating one's status due to an environment's dream. or illusion, dream or illusion. 11th house, misunderstanding relating in public arenas due to the dream in a home. In the 12th house, misunderstanding relating a dream due to one's, misunderstanding relating a dream due to having a dreamlike expression. So it's like having an illusionary expression. Misunderstanding relating a dream due to having an illusionary expression. Alright, so since they're all rectified, I already did the first house good. That was the 6th house. Second house was good. That was the 7th house. Third house good. That was the 8th house. Fourth house is good. That was the 9th house. And these are all in conjunctions that I'm speaking on. Fifth house is one that I kind of didn't I broke down in depth, but I flunked it out a little bit. So you misunderstood it and expressing yourself because of the status of your dream. You're like, my dream's not all the way there, so I'm gonna misunderstand relating my expression. Misunderstanding relating a routine due to a dreamlike association. So you're having a certain routine, but your group and association has this dream that they want to achieve. But they're on two different times, so it's like that misunderstanding there. And the 7th house, misunderstanding relating a communication style and relations due to a dream. So you misunderstand relating, just in general, just because you have this dream. You're like, okay, well, I'll be able to achieve this dream if I speak this certain way. And that'll be that misunderstanding there. And the higher octave and lower octave of, I skipped one, with the 7th house. No, I'm on the 7th house. So the higher and lower octave of that would be actually being able to relate your dream or not. Make it make sense. And the 8th house, it'd be all about that internal passion or external passion. So that misunderstanding. So misunderstanding relations transformed due to one's personal dream. So your dream and your personal life and your external passion is a misunderstanding between what you have internally passion-wise, what you really want to achieve. So it's kind of like, that's why that Mars energy is interesting. Like, it's like two different sides of the scale. Then the 9th house, misunderstanding relating one's morality due to value of a dream. So you have a certain morality, but you also have this dream that you value, and you're like, in between, I kind of got to shake hands with certain entities to actually achieve this dream that I value, but I have this certain morality as well. So that's that misunderstanding there. And the higher and lower octave is depending on which key you choose to use and which door you open. 10th house, misunderstood relation status wise due to an environment's dream. So the environment and what it provides for you, the highest dream that you can achieve in the environment that you're currently in is that misunderstanding between your actual status and what you actually want to relate with and you feel comfortable relating with. And the blueprint that you're creating. So you're like, it's either you're on the higher octave and beyond your environment, or in the lower octave and the environment's beyond you. 4th house, misunderstood relating in public arenas due to the dream at home. So like your home has a certain dream for you, but you also have this way of relating in your association that's like, you feel like that's actually what you want to relate with, or you feel more comfortable in your home, and it's that kind of tug of war between your home and your association. And the higher octave would be able to actually relate to your associates and tell them, look, this is the dream that my home's got going on, and we can't always have everything going on in my association due to my home actually having this dream. In the 12th house, so misunderstanding relating a dream due to an illusionary expression. So the way you express yourself is a misunderstanding because it's an illusionary dream. It's like so far out there that people can't even really imagine it. So just become a bit more relatable. You see what I'm saying? And don't be so woo. You know what I mean? Woo woo. Like in La La Land, your little 12th house and your 5th house. You know what I'm saying? So just be a little be calm, cool, collected, and whenever you're gonna express yourself, make sure it's a collective expression. So yeah. Thank you for bearing with me, and much love and holla back.